Howdy everyone, here's all the trains I caught recently. So let's get into them. So the first train for this video is CNQ102. Coming out of Rubber Banks, BC and is heading to Brampton. It was set by 3373 Riverway, also set in K3 LA Hearn. And it was originally being set 4513. And for rear DPU is 2983. And that has 173 rail cars. And the first two trains were taken on Friday, September 5th. The next train that I caught is CN-A450, which is not far behind. Coming out of Nurse Bay and is heading to the Markham Yard and Fawn. It was set by GECX 2029 with a really interesting horn. And this is my first time catching a GECX leader. And trailing second is XCVX 2763. And that has 93 freight cars. The next train by card is CNQ107. Coming out Brampton in the Tomo and is heading to Winnipeg. It was set by 3414. A brand new AC44 C6 and rebuilt -9 with a really interesting horn. Trailing second is 8331, which is a SC75i ACC. Trailing third is 2847. Trailing fourth is 3894, which is a 100-year anniversary GFO. And trailing fifth is 3361, which was originally BSF 4500. And that has 91 rail cars. And the next few trains were taken on Sunday, September 7th. Now here's some GO trains at the Mountjoy GO station. And all these are dedicated to Train Boy 647. I did a live stream of the first two trains. So the first train by card is GO 7415. It came out of the Mountjoy GO station and is heading to Trottercina station. It was set by Capcar 309 and pushing it at 620. And this is a 10-car train.
Trips on the Stouffville line. We've also adjusted schedules to better reflect travel time. Some trains are departing up to a few minutes earlier or later. Check schedules at gotransit.com.
Nous avons ajouté 2 nouveaux trajets en semaine sur la liste. Recruter le temps des trajets. Certaines répartiront jusqu'à quelques minutes plus tôt ou plus tard. Veuillez consulter les horaires sur gotransit.com/fr.
The next train is Go 7412, heading from Trotterson Station to the Mountjoy Go Station. It was set by 670 and train it is Old Cab Car 252, and this is a 6-car train. Now here is 252 waiting on Go 7417 heading back to Trotterson Station. And the crew gave me a wave. The next train I caught is Go 7414 heading from Trotter to Mountjoy Go. It was set by 626 and train it is Cab Car 356. And this is a 10-car train. And York Region Transport was here with me. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to see this train depart, so that'll be it at Mountjoy. But the next train I caught is CNQ105, coming out of Montreal and is heading to Vancouver. It was set by 2975 over way, also set in K5H Elhorn. And for a rear DPU is 3120. And how many cars they have, well, it doesn't matter. next train by card is CN Z126. Coming out of Edmonton, Alberta, and is heading to Montreal. It was set by 8307, but we also started in K3 Elkhorn. And it was originally 5742. And trailing second is 2532. And I don't feel like handing the cars on the freight trains because I want to get this video done as soon as possible. So I'm just going to leave it be. But if you want Campbell cars, then please let me know in the comments below how many cars they have. The next train I caught is Go 6920. Coming out of the Allendale one from Go Station in Barrie and is heading to Trotterseaton Station. It was set by 563, which the engineer whose name is Harger give me a shave and a haircut on show. And trailing it is Camp Car 346. And this is a 6-car train. And this was taken on Monday, September 8th. The next train flight caught is via P001. Coming off Charter Senior Station is heading to Vancouver. It was hit by 64 Treddy Riverway, also heading K3 Elkhorn. And trailing second is 6413. And that has Treddy passenger cars. And this was taken on Wednesday, September 10th. The next appearing train by caught is a number Sian Q102. This time it was hit by 2509, a rare C44-9WL Riverway associated K3 Elkhorn. And trailing second is 3864, a regular GFO. And this has 508 axles. And this was taken on Monday, September 15th.
CN 2509 looking to proceed through your Rule 42 limits from mile 41 to mile 39. Follow stop. What are your instructions? Over. CN 2599 says you're good to my limits 41 to 39. Ballast up. No restrictions. Over. Okay, that's the instructions for the CN 2509. Okay, so Rule 42 limits mile 41 to mile 39. Ballast up with no restrictions. Is that correct? Over. Correct. Repeat. CN 2599 says. Over. Alright, that's the correct repeat for the 2509. See you on the way by. Sky Charlotte. CN detector, ALA 47. No alarms. Temperature 23 C. Total axle 508. Speed 49.
Well, for now, we hope you enjoyed the train spy caught recently. If you enjoyed it, then you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a very big thumbs up, and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And go subscribe to York Region Transport. If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description when I have a chance. Anyways, until my next relevant video, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a wonderful day or evening, depends if you're watching this LOL, and that will be it for me. Bye now, and I will see you guys in the next relevant video.